Blacksixone. Ciao, brai. Não viu com a chamba, não.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just in chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he thumps it clear.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's Azar. Oh, that's chance! Oh, it's hit the post. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good chance here! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Mbappe. Searching pass he's played there. Camavinga. Now Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Looking to play him in. He's through here. That's the keeper's ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Liverpool have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Dijk. Thiago. And here's Havertz. Havertz was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And here's Mbappe. Thinks about the decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. This looks promising. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, there's a... Can he finish? Can it? It is fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that for him is goal number 10. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And here's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Goes for a shot! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time.
It's Azar! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Liverpool were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Liverpool are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. It's loose, and there's a race. He's rising! Well taken goal. It is an explosive start to the second half. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Messi's cross. Pickford trying to keep this in. He won't be happy with that one. Almost an hour gone. Liverpool are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he spark a counter here? Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Thiago. Havertz has created 1 goal already. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe being watched hawkish. Just the keeper in his way. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Conte. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Havertz. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Marquinhos. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Kimmich, given the lift of his goal. Neymar. The final 5 minutes. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Hazard. Oh, this looks sharp.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Messi. Tries one from range. And that is wildly off target.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball.
And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers.
Real chance! And there's an early warning shot across the bow. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Punched away. And this is Messi. Crossed in once, shot a goal! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Hazard demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Neymar receives it in a wide position. He's shifting through the gap. It's Neymar!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Quality ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, Messi! It's a goal! But oh, it's offside.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! Oh, given offside once more. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now there's the shot! And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
22 minutes is number 25.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Hazard. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Bruno Fernandes. Shot could be on. Takes a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Minutes is number 25.
A case now of complete control. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Gibbs White.
Odegaard gets over and intercepts. Now it's Ferran Torres. It's a good-looking delivery. And that has been cleared. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Hazard.
There will be 3
Good
minutes
play on the
added
left-hand
time.
side here. And here's Bruno Fernandes. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. And the referee has signalled for half-time. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Liverpool absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Liverpool looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. So straight into the second half. Shifted upfield. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Shevchenko. Ferran Torres finding himself in space. De Bruyne! Now, who's going to be first to this? Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Bruno Fernandes looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ferran Torres. Now it's Mbappe. Cleared without hesitation. Camavinga. And it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Gibbs White with 2 goals already to his name.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for...
He's had a shot! Great football, shot and save. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! Off the post! Liverpool. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, just chance for a shot! It's a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
The goal scorer.
Minimal lapse,
After
maximum
83
punishment.
minutes is
How that
number
hurts.
13.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
This is a gloriously greedy
Substitutions
performance.
taking place.
Neymar, he has found the way through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's found the way, and De Bruyne! And he's missed it. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, they could be
There will
caught out
3
here.
minutes added time.
Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Azar voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today. Well, terrific effort! But he's left disappointed. Stood up well to him there. And here's Mbappe, Messi, and the shot! There it is! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Neymar clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And here's Shevchenko! Oh, it rattles the bar! Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. What can he finish? Oh, off the bar! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
Zielinski. Shot could be on. Messi gets flagged offside. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Now this could be a chance. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Shevchenko. Kimmich gets on his bike and on the move. And here's Azar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Liverpool are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. That's a good ball. And he's in on goal. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first? And it's come back out to him. And that is wildly off target.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
And he's been shifted off. Tries a shot! It's in he goes again. Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Liverpool looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And he shoots! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Shevchenko. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's in a great position here. This looks promising. Bruno Fernandes. Kubo. Over to the right flank. He is through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Always onto this. Takes a shot! Oh, good finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mbappe picks it up out wide. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Messi. Mbappe is onto this. Messi! And that's wide.
Liverpool really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Oh, they could be caught out here. That is good alertness. He's found a way through, and this is Lewandowski. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Mbappe. He has a look up. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
And here's Shevchenko. Great ball, and he's in here. Quality ball. Now it's Hazard. Oh, well measured. Mbappe. He's shot a goal. It's in. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Minutes is number 9.
So here comes a substitution. Liverpool are having a ball here.
Number 19, Kubo.
And he's managed to get free.
18,
It's a
Zielinski.
promising position.
Coming on
And
the
it's played
field,
in.
Number 6,
Cleared away.
Ferran Torres. Number 22, Eduardo Camavinga.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Kimmich gets a foot in here. Hazard plays the
There'll be
game a
5
step
minutes
ahead of
added time.
almost anyone. And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Gets a good foot in there. It's a pretty loose pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. So that's it. It is all over. Liverpool, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. Liverpool do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Liverpool must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And that has been cleared. And that is out of play. That is good strength. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Bruno Fernandes, and the shot! And he's found the net! His joy, his goal! He steals the moment. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a...
Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. De Bruyne can clear it away. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And the shot! And he hits the net! They are purring, truly purring! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bruno Fernandes. And the return pass engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. 5 minutes till the break. Kimmich. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Big chance! And that's a sharp finish. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play.
He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Liverpool now in a position far more desirable.
That
Chance for a shot! Gibbs-White. Now Mbappe. Gibbs-White. Hazard.
incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That's been slipped through. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Gibbs-White given the lift of his goal. And here's Mbappe. Messi. And it's lofted through here. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Van Dijk. And it's Kimmich. And it's Hernandez. He has a look up. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's in on goal. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And it's there! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Number 5, Partey.
So now the difference
Number
is
20,
3.
Palmer. Coming on
Now
the
it's
field,
Messi.
Number 21, Gundogan.
Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Cristiano Ronaldo! No, he's missed it.
Al Nassr really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Messi. This looks promising. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's having a go! It is a very, very good save. Mbappe.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on, 4 minutes. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Gundogan. And there goes the final whistle. A win, a triumph,
And
a
quick
time to
reminder
crank
today,
up the
everybody,
music,
to make
charge
sure
the
to put
glass.
any litter in
This
the bins
is going to be
provided.
quite a... Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be... Can he finish? It's in! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to
Number
that.
25, Gibbs White. Gibbs White.
Kawasaki Frontale finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Nouri. And here's Messi. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And a chance! Goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Mbappe makes a dash for it. Kawasaki Frontale do have a chance to counter here. And that's gone loose. That's a good foray he's making. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Kimmich. Bruno Fernandes does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Kimmich. Fernando Torres. Now it's Neymar. Distributed tidily. He's in plenty of space here. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And here's Torres. That's a good ball out wide. Kawasaki Frontale. It's Neymar! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Nouri. And it's Palmer. He is through here. Produces impressive jump. That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's having a shot! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Neymar. And this is Lewandowski. So, a temporary halt to the action. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Liverpool clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Liverpool are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Mbappe! That's put paid to the danger.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Hazard. That's a shot at goal! And he's straight offside. So we've reached the hour mark. Neymar shapes to shoot! It's a goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Messi. Closing in on goal. There's the shot! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Kimmich. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes running with intent. Played out to the left flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has a look up. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Messi. Real chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Liverpool palpably stronger, better, superior. On Hill, try from distance! And no mistake. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Kawasaki from top. Mbappe! Oh, it's hit the post!
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's got away. Bruno Fernandes. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And here's Mbappe. Decent chance! Just not quite happening for him just now. Well, the added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with... Liverpool get ready for another crack at the big prize.
Hello,
Will they
everybody,
get the
and
win they
welcome
need
to
to get their
today's
campaign
match.
off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a...
Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And here's Azar. Can he get it through? Great vision. And he plays one through. And he's there to belt it away. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... Mbappe! Looking to play him in. Gibbs White stood up well to him there. Oh, it's come loose. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's having a pop! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Mbappe is onto this. Messi. Ball is over the line. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Ferran Torres. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Can he get on the end of this? That's been cut out, well played. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And here's Azar. Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Zielinski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Azar. It's Azar! Not... The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 6, Ferran Torres. Coming on to replace him is number 26, Neymar.
The second period is underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Zielinski, strong running down that left flank. He is through here. He'll try from distance. And that is wildly off target.
Zielinski probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
He's not getting any further than that. Zielinski going forward. Zielinski! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kamavinga. And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Shevchenko. Zielinski. That has been cut short. And Shevchenko! Brilliant from Shevchenko! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
And he's being shifted off it. Tries one from range!
They may end up with some regret with this tackle.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Zielinski! Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Coco. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he skips past his man. It's... Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's Neymar. And he is deftly away. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on. Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Hazard, and it's made its way to him. Oh,
There will
what
be
a
3
ball!
minutes added
Bruno
time.
Fernandes! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. And the number on the board is 3. Always goal side, and he's intervened well there. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at
now,
times effervescence,
please turn
but
towards
just
the
one
screen
goal to
for
show
a
for all of
special
that.
presentation featuring our guest
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And with that, it's time for me to thank you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Messi. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Koundé cuts out the pass. And here's Messi. One has ended up in no man's land. Tries a shot! And there's his goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
They have what they wanted. The first break. Oh, great chance! Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi. And here's Mbappe. Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that's a very... And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And yes, it's him again. Liverpool applies the finish! No, he's missed it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Pass somewhat off target. Koundé. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's Kimmich. And it's... Oh no, what has happened here? Chance here to counter. He's found a way through. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And Dijk gets across to intercept that. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gibbs-White. That has not gone well.
There will be 3 minutes at
Nicely
a time.
aimed pass. And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Messi. Now he's got space here. And we've reached half-time. Well, Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Liverpool marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. Back on the way then. He's going to be disappointed with that. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. He's found... And Shevchenko! Oh, crossbar! Kimmich. This game already looks like a fait accompli. Good chance here! Kimmich. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Shevchenko. Gibbs White. Kimmich. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot. And that is well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Messi. Foot in. Gibbs White. And smartly reclaimed. And he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold clears without hesitation. Messi's cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Liverpool are having a ball here. Right, Shevchenko. He's found a way through. Shevchenko. Closing in. Shevchenko! Against the crossbar. No, couldn't hit the target.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is that. Liverpool looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mbappe collecting the match ball and it is his. So there it is. What struck you most about that? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Hazard. That's really well manoeuvred. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. Steaming on. Can he finish? And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Pass somewhat off target.
Paris Saint-Germain really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game. He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Gibbs White. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. He's got away. Shevchenko. Doué! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tries from a long way out. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bruno Fernandes tries to clear. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's found a way through. And he's there to get it away. Kimmich. In with the challenge. Kubo. Messi. Gibbs White.
There will be one
And
minute
his good
added time.
pressure just hounded him off it. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What
And
do you
just a
think
quick
we're up to
reminder
after
to please
45
drink
minutes?
responsibly.
Haven't
Anyone
played
appearing
that badly.
intoxicated or
Getting caught
behaving in
again on the
inappropriate manner will
counter-attack
be
is
removed.
unlikely.
Thank you
They're
very
switched
much for
on to
your
that
cooperation.
and still very much in this game.
Liverpool have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And so the action is resumed.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
It's really well cleared. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Azar. And he was quick to react. Eze is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Azar. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Kubo absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Can he get it through? And Shevchenko! Shevchenko! This guy is class! A finish of true class!
63 minutes.
Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Shevchenko! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Played through for the wide man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lovely pass, but can he... And the shot! And he hits the net! And they get themselves in front! So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Liverpool have their lead. And it's Messi. Pinches it off him. Tries to play it through. Tries a shot! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the move...
And Shevchenko! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Coming on to replace him is
Paris Saint-Germain leading now.
Well, that's really...
Mbappe! And it's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything.
And Messi! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Paris Saint-Germain now on the verge of victory. Save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter...
Chance for a shot! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! A finish right from the top draw. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It just came, takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that is as much as we have time for. Liverpool played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Request for support for our
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Zakaria is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, I think he's going to solidify this defence, Peter. I wouldn't be surprised to see him set up a counter-attack or two as well. Having someone like him in midfield is crucial if you want to stop the other team building up ahead of steam. This guy has got the lot.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, what has happened here? Mbappe gets flagged offside. Vardiol. Now it's Batistuta.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bruno Fernandes! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Batistuta. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Donatoni. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's neat. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Donatoni proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Nice looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he is goes for a shot! And there's his goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Number 25, Gibbs White.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Ah, he's given it away. Batistuta, oh, shooting! Off the post! Oh, that wasn't far away. Liverpool leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. This looks promising.
There will be 1
Mbappe.
minute added time.
That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Liverpool
Security staff
coming in
for each
at
block.
half-time,
Please
leading
report to the
by
staff
1
room
goal to
immediately.
nil.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Liverpool looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Back on the way then.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it.
And Messi! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And here's Messi. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Batistuta. Mbappe, a probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh no, this does not... Decent chance! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one
Hello,
and they're going
everybody,
up.
and welcome to
Incentives
today's
do
match.
not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Liverpool must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. That's a cute ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Throw it. That's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's really well cleared. Yamal.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Zakaria makes a dash for it. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. And he's well positioned. Chance! That's a fair try, but just off target. Oh, that's a key interception. Koundé. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shot could be on. And a chance! It's in! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real
There
significance.
will be 1 minute at
This
a
is
time.
going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Azar. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Liverpool with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And so the action is... And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Tries to pass it through. And this is Messi. That has not gone well. Bastoni. And it's Zakaria. Koundé, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Messi. And that's a throw-in. And it's Koundé. And here's Messi. Bruno Fernandes shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's put pay to the danger. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Koundé. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That looks a good ball through. It's an errant pass.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Koundé. Zakaria.
Liverpool clearly have been instructed to kill this off.
Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And he can clear it away. And it's Azar. Bruno Fernandes. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Liverpool certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, nicely intercepted. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
I think we're just about done here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to play it through. Van Dijk. And we're done. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Security staff
What a
for
game,
each block.
what a
Please
performance,
report
and
to the
right when
staff
they
room
needed it,
immediately.
Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so...
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted.
Hello,
The hard work
everybody,
already
and
done.
welcome
The
to
team can
today's
set out
match.
to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Somewhat off target. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Spread to the right. And it's Olmo. He's on it. Can he get away? Bruno Fernandes. Mateus. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Lopez, threads one in. And he's gone backward here.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
He's having a pop! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Chelsea are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Hazard. Real chance! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's in a good... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Got Nowhere to hide after that one. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. It's a promising position. Now it's Hazard. Hazard! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Chelsea have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Zakaria picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Hazard. And the referee says that is that for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Liverpool are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Mbappe, looking for the run. That has been cut short. Spread out to the left. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Hazard. He's picked his way through. Zakaria did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Almost an hour gone. That's been cut out, well played. Hakimi. And that is out of play. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, crack chance, surely! And it's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe running with intent. Now it's Lopez, and it's made its way to him. And here's Lopez. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Plays the return pass. And it's Hakimi.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Chelsea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Goes looking wide. Tries to play it through. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! And no mistake. Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 added
Liverpool
minutes has been
have
indicated.
surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Liverpool are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win. Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can you expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Now it's Hazard. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Hazard. Looking to play him in. Oh, good ball! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Serginho. For Messi. Now it's Lukaku. And this is... he's gone for goal! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. So it is still 0-0. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he get on the end of this? It's Lukaku! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Lukaku deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Messi, nice looking ball. That has been cut short. Looking for options for movement. Pedri, and the through ball. That's beautifully weighted. Lukaku! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Pedri. Blacksixone is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's picked his way through. Oh, easy pickings there. He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And it's been played through. And it's Blacksixone. And Blacksixone! Goal! Manchester United! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
34 minutes is number 9.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it...
Lukaku! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now he's got space here. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe is onto this. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pedri. Neymar. Zakaria. Mbappe.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time and again they are repelled. Messi knocks it into space. Picked out brilliantly. Neymar gets flagged offside. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Liverpool currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
To kindly stay seated during the match.
Yeah, you don't get any
Thank
points
you
for
your
stating the
cooperation.
obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So right back into the action.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And it's Messi. Now it's Lopez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Liverpool still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. And he's taking no chances there. Serginho. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's been caught napping. It's Neymar! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And they win it back again. And he's gone looking for safety. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Liverpool are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Bastoni. It's a pretty loose pass. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's lofted through here. Zakaria kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, there's the clearance. Tries to play it through. Hazard. And that's aimed into the middle. Messi! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Goes for the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substitution in
I think
progress.
that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Messi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Ambitious ball here. Upamecano cuts it out. Neymar. And he's picked out the run.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry
Thoughts on
tickets
what we've
at
just
hand
seen?
as it's time
Yeah,
to
well,
announce
I've been
today's
on the
winning
losing
lottery
side in
numbers.
games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.